Hi guys, so today I decided that it's about time to do some New Year's cards. So it's not going to be anything Christmassy anymore, hopefully not. But today we're going to make this lovely Happy New Year card. I'm going to show you how to do a variety of them because I like them in silver, gold, black and white. But today I decided we are going to make it in yellow and gold. Okay, so this is just a standard standard card A4 in half, and I've already pre-cut a white panel so we can heat emboss. I'm going to play with heat embossing because it's my favorite thing to do, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, and I'm going to show you the process of every single card that I've made with this stamp set. So I'm taking the card. This card, the color of this card, I think I've bought it in a big pack from Paper Mill, which is in the UK. So some people just score it, and I usually do this. And I'm happy with it, especially if I'm sending to my family. I like when the cards looks very pretty and nice, and my family is quite happy, so I'm not going to do it too much. So it's literally half of A4 card, and I've pre-cut the panel, which is going to be a white panel, and I'm going to put it over here. So today's stamp set we are going to use is the Tim, wait, no, that's not Tim Holtz, it's Phil, Sentimentally Yours, and it came with 40 stamps, and I believe this was a stamp set from last year. So those cards, the one that I showed you today, this is the card I've made last year for my friends and family, and I sent it. I haven't put any dates because I decided to keep it plain, but as you can see over here they do have the numbers, so we can add the numbers if you want to, but I literally just add the stickers, so I left it blank because I can add the stickers. Okay, and we are going to use those ones, these ones, and this one, and this one as well. So if you never use heat embossing, this is one of my favorite things to do, and I'm going to show you. I use Versamark Champagne because I can see on white where I've stamped, and Papermania Copper. So it's not gold, it's not silver. I've done those cards in gold and silver too, and I've got other colors which look very pretty, but I believe this is really nice too, and it looks awesome. So this is the one we're going to use today. It's Copper from Papermania because I couldn't get anywhere else. My heat embossing tool, and let's start it. You know, I don't like to dwell when somebody just keep talking on a video without doing anything. So let's start doing. Okay, and following my pattern on the side. So one is going to go in one corner. Yeah, and now I need to stamp it again. This is a very good, I must admit guys, I've been using this Versamark for a very long time, and I'm very happy, and it still stamps like I've bought it yesterday. Okay, so this one goes here and this one goes here. Yeah, okie dokie. And now I'm going to do a next one, which is going to be a fireworks. And the fireworks will go all the way at the bottom. Okay, I'll show you fireworks are here, so you're going to see them in a moment, but I need to take my time. So they're going to go all the way at the bottom. Okay, and all the way at the bottom. Perfect. Okay guys, you don't have to see how it looks like, but I'm going to do it in a pattern so that I know where are the little things, because there's extra. This is just a spare piece of paper, so that I'm not going to lose all my embossing powder, because we're going to keep putting it back and then reusing it, keep putting back, reusing it. You know, this is how it goes. Okay, and because I'm clumsy and usually I do lots of mistakes, and I like to do, some people like to do it very neat and tidy, but because it's fireworks, I would like the fireworks to be everywhere. So even if I have a splatter extra somewhere when I don't need to, I don't mind. Okay, so guys, you have to decide whether you want it extra. I'll show you my card, and I assume more advanced, the ones that like to be perfect, you will see where I left it. But the ones that thinks it's awesome, I think it's awesome. Okay, so now you can see. Okay, I've got it. I think I've got enough. Well, you can always keep adding it. If you're not happy, you can always say. Now, this will go back to the pot, and I have to close the pot. So for those of you who knows me a little bit, I'm clumsy. I've already spilled, when I was learning, I've already spilled one pot of my glitter. I had a nice pot of gold glitter, and I spilled it. I did, really. And it went everywhere. It went absolutely everywhere. So now I've learned my lesson. I close the pot every time. And let's the magic begin. Ready? That's my heat tool. You can use a different one. You don't have to use this one. Can you see? It's changing color already. Okay, so now you can see the shimmer and shine. I love it. So we're going to do this in stages. This card needs to be in stages because when you put those together, there's little pieces over here that you won't be able to see. So you don't know exactly where they're going to go, especially if you put it all together. If you know how to do it without messing up the picture, then, you know, be brave and do it. But I'm going to do it by stages. So now, I'm going to use the Happy New Year from this set. And this is one stamp, and this is another stamp. So this one goes together, but this one is separate. But I've put it all together. Yeah. So I've already loaded. This was very funny loading, because because it doesn't work. Okay, so, well, unfortunately, some of the stamps that I buy from I think it's Papercraft magazines, not all of them are good quality, I would say. Quality enough that sticks. So sometimes they just don't stick. And that's it. So, or they stick where they shouldn't be sticking. Or they peel off. And it's not about your acrylic block, because it might be good, it might be wrong, but sometimes it's all about the quality of the stamps. So if the stamp is not sticking to your acrylic block, but other stamps do to the same acrylic block, it means that there's a problem with the stamp. And sometimes I find with the ones that are in the craft magazines, they're not all the best. These ones are so-so. I do have to clean them quite a lot before I put them back. So you can't see it, but I can. It's really pretty. Guys, it's really, really pretty. So you're not going to see it. And this is how it's going to look like. So now I'm going to take a little small thing. Okay, I can see a bit of it. So I can't see everything, but I can see a bit of it. Okay, so I'm going to stamp few of them on that side. Only in the places where I can see. I'm not sure if you can see it, guys, but this is where I'm going to go. And I'm going to alternate some of them. And I'm going to leave a big space over here, because I am going to put numbers. So this time I decided I am going to put some numbers. And it's going to be here. Okay, so I think this is the one. Okay, and we're going to do the magic again. Okay, you ready? Let's see what I stamped. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there is like a small smudge of it. So there is something going on. Okay, so let's see. I did put it over here. I know I put it over here a little bit, so it's going to go over there. Okay, I've stamped two of them next to each other, but don't worry, it's fine. Okay, and I think this one needs a little bit extra. And this one will need a little bit extra, okay? Yeah. Now, this, for me, this is too much, okay? So I'm going to tidy up as soon as you can't touch the new ones, but you can touch the previous one. So I'm going to tidy up off the camera so it looks nice and pretty as soon as I put this one back in the pot again. Okay, so I'm putting it back in the pot. You can guys all see what I'm doing. So it goes all back in the pot. Now the question is, how do I clean it? So you could start, I've got a little brush. It's just a normal little brush that I have. It's anti-static, and I clean it like so. Sometimes I clean a little bit more, but because it's so nice, the VersaFine is so good that it's going to allow me to put back in the same spot more of the powder. And now you can see that if I put powder back again, it's going to stick. Ta-da! Yeah? So I'm going to put powder back again, and it's going to stick. Okay? And what we do again? We heat it up. Okay, do not try to overheat your embossing powder because it's going to go really bad. So now this side has not been done because I need to make sure that I can see where I'm going to leave a space for my 2 numbers. So I can add those numbers now and I can just stamp them, or I can add those numbers later. But because I want to add them later, I'm just going to stamp some more of my decorations, and this is going to be the spot I'm going to leave. And I think this one is here. Let me have a look. Okay, so this one is going to be over here, and I think that's it. So I'm going to heat it up off the camera for you, all those extra little things. Well, you know what? I was just thinking, because one of my friends said that she actually likes a heat embossing and she doesn't have the heat embossing tool. I thought maybe I'm going to just give her the opportunity to watch as it changes on my cards. She did say she likes it. For some reason she hasn't been able to purchase her own yet, but maybe for Christmas she's going to get it, or for the new year. Let's see. But she does like when the heat embossing powder changes the color. So I'm going to heat emboss live. I'm not going to speed it up, but she does like it. So this is the dark one, and it's going to be light in a moment. Okay, so, and this is how our card looks like. It's all finished. Now all you gotta do is just make sure, because everything is shiny and changes color, so from dark to light it changes the color, and you can see a little spots. You can always do this and see where your powder has not set, so you can always put it back and set it up. But because my powder has been set everywhere, now we're going to do the magic. Let me just tidy up this one because it's still being messy. Now let's do the magic. So what I've chose today, where's my colors? I've lost my color. I swear I had my yellow color. I've lost it somewhere. Oh no, here it is. So because this card is yellow, So you can see over here they overlap, and it doesn't matter for me. Here they don't overlap. This card is much smaller than this one because the frame is smaller, so I put everything smaller. But as you can see, we kept the original version. And now you take a dabber. This is, what is it? It's my old Stampin' Up! Soul Saffron. I hope I used Soul Saffron because it was all last year. I hope it was Soul Saffron. If it wasn't, oh well, it wasn't. No, it was, so don't worry. And now we're going to follow the pattern. So we're going to do a yellow over here. Yeah. And you choose. You can do as little as you wish or as much as you wish. So it's up to you how much you want to do it. You can dab it, you can swirl it, you can do whatever you want. So I'm going to do swirling. But the less you're going to get, the more shading you're going to have. So don't dab it too much if you want to have shading. So for example here, I'm not even dabbing anymore. I'm just using the dabber as it is. I'm going to dab a little bit just in the middle, so to enhance the middle bit I'm going to make them a little bit darker, and all I gotta do is just press it down. Yeah, easy peasy. Now the New York, New Year, New York, what I'm talking about. Now you do exactly the same pattern. And then you decide how much yellow you want to have. You can either have the whole card yellow, or you can have only pieces of this card yellow, or you can have only New Year yellow, you know, and leave all the rest of the sparkles white. But it's up to you guys. You can always use colors, but I like this one. It's already shiny, it's already glitter. I don't need any more. I'm just going to make them pop. And now to enhance the middle, if you press it again, so leave it dry, and then all you gotta do is just add another layer, and then it's going to build up, and it's going to make it darker and darker and darker. See? So first you have to do whatever you want to do, and then you just enhance the colors. Yeah, here you go. There's another one. And then all you gotta do is just enhance it, but I'll let it dry for a moment so you can see how many layers you need. But with those Stampin' Up! Inks, the more layers you put on the same color, the darker it gets. It's not going to get super dark, but it will get a darker a little bit. And I think this happens with Distress Oxides. I'm pretty sure I used them before, so anyway, I'll show you on a different video how it is done. Okay, perfecto. I love it. Now I need just New Year a little bit darker, but I'm going to put only N and Y. I don't want the whole number, just want the N and the Y, and I want this one to be a little bit darker. Okay, cool. So as you can see, it's quite similar, and even if it overlaps, guys, come on, how many sparkles are overlapping? A lot of them, because they just pop and pop and pop. But yeah, you can see that it's very similar. Now what we're going to do is going to attach. Because I love double-sided tape, we are going to use double-sided tape because I love it. I like my double-sided tape. Oh, don't forget, close the ink because it will get dry. Close the ink, it will get dry. Okay, my favorite double-sided tape. Okay, so this is one, and this is another one. I like my double-sided tape. I love it. You can pop it with 3D foam, but I'm not a fan of 3D foam for the big projects like so. I prefer to have double-sided tape and make it all flat because it's easy to post. So if you want to pop it up, you can make another layer of New Year, pop it and do it this way. But because I prefer to have it flat, it's going to get flat. Oh, this is the other way around, guys. Now let's peel off the tape. I like this tape because it's easy to peel off. Usually, in most cases, it's easy. In most cases, it's easy. Okay, so this one goes here, and this one goes here. Okay, and now make sure you've got the opening the right way, unless you want to end up like me in the other side. And now, if you're not confident with double-sided tape, please do not use it. If you are confident, please use it, because I got used to it, so I know how I like it. And now, press it down. Press it down, press it down, press it down. And there you have it. That's the finished cut. And I've got 2 of them. I hope, guys, you enjoy it. Please leave me a comment down below if you think I should change colors or if you would like to see a different one. I am going to show you the same stamps, the same layout, but black and white. So if you want to see gold or silver, if you prefer more gold, then I'll do gold. Just leave me a comment down below the video and I'm going to make you a gold. If not, just leave me a comment of silver, or if you prefer any other color, I'll try to find it in my stash and I'll try to do it. I also have a couple of other numbers. So these numbers, what I'm going to do is I am going to stamp them in black over here. So it's going to be 20, 22. Because I left a big gap over here, so the numbers will fit with no problems. This one is a little bit smaller, so over here I am going to stamp those numbers on the side, on a scrap piece of paper, and I'm going to just cut them out and stamp them with 3D foam, so they're going to stick out as well. But this is all up to you. We're going to use those numbers too, so we're going to create cards with this one for the new year, and we are going to have a happy new year more. I hope you enjoyed, guys, and see you soon.